A shocking case of betrayal and murder has rocked communities in Edo State, Nigeria, after the tragic buying of a successful pineapple farmer in a forest located in Ovie, southwest local government area of Edo State. The incident has left residents stunned and fearful, especially because of the alleged involvement of someone who was believed to be a close friend of the victim. According to reports, the victim, identified as Idafa Ikemi, was a successful mechanized pineapple farmer operating in Odo Forest area. Those who knew him described him as hardworking and prosperous. Sources say he was able to sell between 4 to 5 truckloads of pineapples every single day. Each truckload was said to be worth approximately 2.8 million naira, making him one of the most successful farmers in the area. On the evening of February 4th, Ekeme reportedly returned home from his farm like he usually did after a long day of work. Nothing seemed unusual about that day. He had dinner with family members and later went to bed around 10 p.m. Sadly, that night would turn out to be the last night of his life. Before we continue, welcome back to Pulse Report TV. If this is your first time on our channel, please take a moment to subscribe, like and share this video with others. Also make sure you watch this video to the end, because we always bring you the full details and important updates you may not hear elsewhere. Remember, the only way you can support the growth of Pulse Report TV is by liking, sharing and commenting our videos. Your support helps us reach more people and continue bringing you important news and updates. Investigations later revealed a disturbing twist in the story. Authorities believe the kidnapping may have been planned with the help of someone who knew the farmer very well. A hunter identified as Kenji Adetunji has been accused of masterminding the kidnapping. According to investigators, Adetunji was known to have a friendship relationship with the farmer. He frequently interacted with him and was said to buy hunting supplies in the area. Because of this close relationship, many people trusted him. However, police investigators say he allegedly betrayed their trust. Reports claim he tipped off a group of armed kidnappers, informing them that the farmer had recently sold several truckloads of pineapples and therefore had the financial capacity to pay a large ransom. Later that night, heavily armed men stormed the farmer's residence in Otusi community. Witnesses to the attackers forcefully broke into the house, creating panic among residents. During the attack, the kidnappers abducted the farmer and his sister, identified as Favor Irasa. Both victims were taken deep into the forest, where the kidnappers began negotiations with the family. The kidnappers demanded money in exchange for their release. The family, desperate to save their loved ones, eventually managed to gather a ransom payment. According to reports, a ransom of 4.5 million naira was eventually paid to the kidnappers. Families in such situations often hope that once the ransom is paid, their loved ones will be released safely. But in this tragic case, events took a much darker turn. Investigators revealed that after the ransom was paid, the alleged mastermind, the hunter, reportedly joined the kidnappers in the forest to share the money. During this moment, something unexpected happened. The farmer reportedly came face to face with the suspects. He was not blindfolded. This meant he could clearly see the faces of those involved. Fearing that identities has been exposed, the kidnappers allegedly made a terrible decision. According to investigators, they buried the farmer to prevent him from revealing what he had seen. His body was later abandoned inside the forest. The suspect then fled the area. The shocking incident quickly drew the attention of security authorities. The Edo State Police Command launched a major investigation through its anti-kidnapping and anti-crime units. After an intensive manhunt, officers successfully arrested several suspects believed to be directly connected to the crime. The suspects reportedly arrested include Jabiya Sali, Gambo Lawa, Abdullah Mohammed, and Kenji Adetunji. Police also said the alleged mastermind later led officers to the exact location in the forest where the farmer's body had been abandoned. The discovery confirmed the worst fears of the victim's family and community. Residents of Ovia Southwest local government area say the incident has deeply shaken their community. Many say the most painful part of the tragedy is the alleged betrayal by someone considered a trusted friend. Community leaders say the case highlights the growing insecurity in rural farming areas where kidnappers now target successful farmers. Some residents are calling on authorities to increase security patrols in farming communities and forest areas. Others say stronger intelligence gathering is needed to prevent similar crimes in the future. For now, the investigation continues as authorities promise to ensure justice is served. In another disturbing development that has sparked debate and outrage, a Yoruba man who publicly renounced Islam was reportedly attacked in his home by individuals believed to be offended by his decision. The man, who had openly declared that he was no longer a Muslim, had reportedly shared his views publicly. Shortly after his announcement, reports say a group of individuals stormed his residence and physically attacked him. The incident has raised serious concerns about religious tolerance, freedom of belief, and the safety of individuals who choose to change their religious views. Many Nigerians across social media and civil society groups has condemned the attack. Critics argue that no one should face violence for expressing personal beliefs or making personal decisions about religion. Nigeria's constitution guarantees freedom of religion, meaning citizens have the right to practice any religion or none at all without fear of violence. Human rights advocates say attacks like this damage peaceful coexistence in a diverse country like Nigeria, where people from different religions live side by side. Community leaders are urging calm and calling for respect, dialogue and peaceful coexistence among people of different beliefs. Authorities are expected to investigate the incident to determine exactly what happened and whether those responsible will face legal consequences.
Let me know. My religion, the coffee be this.
There was wailing and crying when the body arrived at Udo town on its way to the mortuary. Right now being joined by the Edo State Police Relations Officer, ASP, Koiten. We are right here, and then you were historically at the spot where this young man was said to have been killed by some suspected kidnappers. What's your reaction?
Investigation has been ongoing since then, and we had a breakthrough on the 27th of February where 2 persons were arrested and AK-47 rifles, 2 AK-47 rifles recovered from them. Further investigation tied them to the kidnapping incident that occurred on the 4th of February. And in-depth and discreet investigation has led us to this community in Odua, where we are right now, and we've been able to recover the remains of late Edafe Ogenekome.
This is the situation right now at Udo Forest, to be precise. This is a very large farmland said to belong to this young man that was gruesomely kidnapped and murdered here in Udo Forest. Guess what? This farm was where they brought him to, and the farm belongs to him. Same place where he was eventually murdered. Investigation will eventually reveal other suspects associated with this gruesome murder. From Udo in Ovia Southwest Local Government Area of the state, Festus Alain Fair, PBS News.
Mo ní mi ò ṣe Islam mọ́ ni o, mo ní mi ò ṣe Islam mọ́ ni, ẹ gbà mí o, ìdí mo ṣẹ̀ sí ni o, ẹ gbà mí o, ẹ gbà mí o, ẹ gbà mí o, mi ò ṣe o, mo ní mi ò ṣe Islam mọ́ ni, ẹ gbà mí o.
These two incidents raise deeper questions about the current state of society, from betrayal among friends to violence over personal beliefs. Many Nigerians are asking difficult questions about security, trust, and tolerance. Experts say communities must strengthen values of trust, respect, and peaceful coexistence to prevent more tragedies. That brings us to the end of today's report on Pulse Report TV. But before we go, we want to hear from you, our viewers. Do you think communities are doing enough to prevent kidnappings in rural areas? What should be the punishment for people who betray their friends for money? Should Nigeria introduce stronger security systems for farmers and rural communities? And what are your thoughts on attacks related to religion or belief? Share your opinions in the comment section below. Also remember to like this video, share it with others, and subscribe to Pulse Report TV if you haven't already. Don't forget to watch our videos to the end, because that is one of the biggest ways to support our work. The only way you can help Pulse Report TV grow is by liking, sharing, and commenting on our videos. Thank you so much for your support and for being part of our growing community. Until next time, stay informed, stay safe, and keep watching Pulse Report TV.